South Korean authorities have signed deals with nearly 50 African countries, or rather, they've signed nearly 50 deals with African countries during a special summit in Seoul. According to South Korean authorities, this meeting brought together representatives from South Korea and some 48 African states to discuss cooperation in a range of areas, including mining, energy and manufacturing. The deals were wide-ranging. Yeol Corporation, for example, a South Korean conglomerate, signed a contract to supply electric transformers to Mozambique worth some $30 million, while South Korea will receive critical minerals from Madagascar and Tanzania for its battery-making sector. South Korean officials say these sort of partnerships are vital for the country's economic future.
In the face of global crisis, solidarity and cooperation between countries has become more important than ever. Africa's role has become more important due to the unpredictability in the global supply chain caused by geopolitical risks. I hope to establish key minerals partnerships with African nations and expand mutually beneficial cooperation in resources through key minerals security partnership with countries that share the same values.
At the same time, Kenya's President William Ruto says African countries could help to decarbonize the global economy if they have the right investment support. While speaking to AFP on the sidelines of that South Korea-Africa Business Summit, he urged wealthy economies to do a lot more, referring to better financing, tech transfers and funding clean energy transitions. Now, funding climate change, both in the adaptation and mitigation perspectives, has been one of the hot topics at this summit. In 2009, developed economies agreed to mobilize at least $100 billion a year by 2020 to help low-income economies invest in clean energy. But experts agree that the $100 billion target is nowhere near what developing nations will actually need for renewable energy. And that, remember, is a pledge that was never delivered on. A panel convened by the United Nations estimates that these countries collectively need about $2.4 trillion a year by 2030 to meet their climate and development needs.
China, for example, I think, is the country that has today the technology that provides for solar energy panels, which are very important for use in our continent because we have the highest potential of solar energy resources anywhere in the world. And therefore, we are working collaboratively with all the countries, making sure that we are in harmony with nature, even as we drive our industrialization and the transformation of our economies, and even as it drives development around the world.